Hi, this is Little Help with me, Daniel Johnson, and it is a special because it is Sunday, of course. Yeah, we look for inspirational people to tell us their little helps and helping you get through your day, week, month, year, and the rest of your life. We have a great guest today. Her name is Vicky Martin, and she is a tattoo artist. She also does reprogramming and many, many, many different things. You'll be able to hear her on this podcast and her give us her little helps. Her story is amazing, as is she, making a huge, huge difference to people who are post having breast cancer. Anyway, let's get on with the lovely chat with Vicky Martin. Vicky Martin, you're in my little office. And I got you in for a chat. Someone came to me and they said that you were this kind of super inspirational person, and I sort of read into your story and I was like, wow, you really are. And just having a bit of a chat with you while I was making a cake, and I feel like inspired, which is so nice. So thank you so much for coming to do this, doing Little Help. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, I'm impressed you can bake.
Wait, it's just a batter. Like, there's no baking done yet. So, there's a dog that's going to come and try and sit on your lap. There you go. That's what you get here.
She's beautiful.
She's like, I'm going to lick the mic. It's fine.
Okay.
But, yeah, go.
So I am Vicky Martin, and I am a medical tattooist, which means I tattoo on nipples for women who've had breast cancer, but I also like to, whilst I'm tattooing, reprogram the mind and help people that come to me to find that deep down in the dark is a diamond, so they leave feeling just grateful for the journey with the strength and the wisdom, feeling complete again.
I mean, it sounds so inspirational. And do you do tattooing anyway, or is it and this kind of morphed into what you're doing now, or how did it come about?
So I had a completely different job. I was an auditor. And there's a story there, but the long and the short of the story was I changed my career completely and I wanted to do something completely different. So I learned to become a tattooist.
Wow. I mean, that's not a thing that normally goes like auditing and then tattooing. Sorry, my dog's just randomly wanting to get involved. I think she just thinks you're inspirational too. It's one of those things that I felt like you might have been in a position of just like, I want to do more than this. And then you went and did that.
Yeah. The big company I worked for, I felt a little bit like sometimes you can be a number, and I was working so hard, and I've always been creative, and I wanted to do something where my career was responsible for the effort that I put in. And so when I learned to do tattooing, that was brilliant. But then I really tapped into the medical side and saw how empowering it is and how special it is when you actually help someone love their body again. And the first time I did the areola tattooing, I literally felt like this is what I'm meant to be doing, because as much as people say, do you know, your work's amazing and all that stuff, what I actually get back, you cannot physically buy that feeling. There's no amount of money that can help you feel as good as you feel when you see somebody just actually loving their body again. Is so special.
And you're doing that, which is incredible.
I know.
And especially when people have this huge problem with their bodies anyway, and then they go through, something that's so, so sad and stuff like that, and then you just go, 1 second, I'm going to do this little job on you, and you're going to go, wow. And you'll look at something completely different in the mirror than you've ever done probably in your entire life. And you've done that.
Yep. And I do this thing at the end of the treatment as well. It's called anchoring. And what it is before I show them in the mirror, I ask them to think of 3 occasions where they felt very proud, very healthy, and just strong. And I get them to go back to that moment in their mind with their eyes closed, so they allow all these feelings to come back in. And then when they open their eyes, I move out of the way of the mirror. And what happens is you have this connection with the artwork and the empowerment. So then every day when they see themselves in the mirror from then on, they realize how incredible they really are.
I mean, super inspired. I mean, you just are making such a difference. Now, what's going on right now? Because you were in London, you were in front of, was it Facebook? Mm-hmm. And you were dressed up as big, giant boobies.
We were.
Inflatable ones.
We were.
Some wonderful pictures. One got stuck on the motorway, which I kind of like that story as well. What was going on there?
So, over the last 10 years, I've been blocked and shut down and removed constantly by social media because they class my images as pornographic. So 2 years ago, I thought, after trying relentlessly to get a response from Facebook, and they are so hard to get hold of, I thought, I'm going to buy a 20-foot inflatable boob and I'm going to install it in front of their front door. And that's what I did. But what happened was they kind of freed me more. They put a mark on my account so that I didn't get blocked anymore. But the problem there was that now people are coming to me saying, but I still can't post, and breast cancer people still can't post. So it's like I've kind of become the person for change. So because I nearly got arrested because of the big 20-foot boob, I thought they can't put security around us when we're wearing the boobs. That was the thing. So I thought, if we're wearing the boobs, they can't arrest us for wearing something. So that's why we all came. We had a song written and it was just so beautiful, and we all stood outside Facebook, and actually now they are talking with us and they are trying to make change.
I mean, yeah, again, you're sort of pushing down those barriers because, yes, okay, I can imagine it's not individuals trying to sort of say, no, we can't have that picture, we can't have that picture. I guess it's like a scanning, an algorithm.
Yeah.
And like you said, you were like, oh, and now they're speaking to me, and now that seems to be fine. But at the same time, other people want to put their pictures up, and they're like, no, it's actually, pornographic. So,
yeah.
That's not what we want. Yeah, dog's having a little shake there. But it's just, it seems so simple.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they've made it difficult. But it's great that they're speaking to you now, which is amazing. What's happening next? What's the next thing that you feel like that needs to happen?
So they have given us a list of instructions that we need to do to ensure our posts stay up. It's a bit, this sounds boring, labour intensive.
Right.
But we are going to do what they say. They want a list of names, which is fine. What we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 months doing what they say. If it doesn't work, then I've already organised the same event in New York and Canada. So I'm just going to keep on going and make myself such a pain in the bottom that someone will do something. We're calling for verification. If they verified us, then the algorithm will know the images have come from a verified account, and then it won't be blocked. They're trying to say that they're going to train their algorithm to recognise breast cancer, but our work is so good, the algorithm's never going to recognise it. So, yeah, what we're doing is we're going to conform to what they say, give it some time, and then in a few months, if it's still not working, then we're coming back just as hard and stronger.
It's a slow progress, but I feel like you are going to get there in the end. And I think sometimes people need to hear certain ideas multiple times from different places for them to go, okay, we need to do this. Because you can imagine how many times people are saying, oh, can you change this? Can you change this? But this is a massive, massive thing.
Yeah. Also, I've created a platform which I funded myself called the worldmedicalartist.org. And that's going to be a map of everybody that I have checked how good they are as artists. And for the artists to be on this world map, they have to donate their work. They have to donate at least so many treatments a month. So if you can't change social media, then I'm going to push my platform so hard that at least breast cancer people can know there's one place they can go to find recommended good artists.
I mean, we'll put that all in the links below, so people know where they have to go to. Well, you are on Little Help, and my dog's asking for a little help right now. She's having a little scratch. So one of the questions we asked our guests, and this goes out on Sundays, is if you could give some advice to maybe just a younger version of you, that are listening to this kind of podcast, or they're just like, oh, I don't know what to do next. I don't know how to make a difference. I don't know those little things that just made life easier. What would your advice be? I can imagine you've got a million, but what would just a couple of them, what would your little help be for someone else?
Okay, I have got the cutest little help that anybody can do. Your mind notices what you think is important, and if you think that you're not good enough, or if you think that you're ugly, you will notice all the times when you felt that someone was being horrible to you. Or it's crazy how the mind notices what you look for. A tip that I absolutely love is get your mobile phone and set your alarm to go off every day, morning, lunchtime and evening, and get the alarm, change the text to say I am beautiful or I am clever. because the way you can reprogram a mind is through repetition. We drive without even thinking about it because we do it every day, because it's repetition. So every day when that alarm goes off and you read that you are smart, you are clever, you are enough, it starts to reprogram the mind. I wish I was taught that at school, and I really wish that I looked at things differently, whereby every time you make a mistake in life, I wish I knew that that is where the gold is. I wish I knew that that is where I've grown. And in fact, I wish that I embraced and tried to make more mistakes. Mistakes are wins.
I mean, that is my ethos as well on that one. Like, every single time you mess up, that's literally, you're like, oh, okay, now I know how to do it. And you can get back, if you start on, step 1, and you have to get all the way back, and you get to step 10, and then you go all the way back. You know how to get back to step 10 a lot quicker because you made all those mistakes. And you're like, right, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, and that might lead you there. Do you know what? I think you're doing an amazing thing, I feel inspired not only because you live close, so you're local to Reading.
Dog walks.
Yeah, dog walk. Oh yeah, of course. There you go. Perfect. Because you've got three sausage dogs.
I have.
People are going to be like, oh. What are their names? You can name check them.
Daphne,
Yep.
Hugo, and Hector.
Good names.
Good names.
But I think what you're doing is so inspirational. I think you have this lovely vibe about yourself. And the thing is that everyone has their own story to tell. You must hear a million stories, especially doing the work you're doing. You're like a glorified hairdresser, you know what I mean? But you know straight away that they've had trauma. And, because it's there for you to see, and you're trying to help, them feel better about themselves. But it's an amazing thing you're doing. Good luck for the future. I know you've got some things coming up that are very exciting, so I can't wait to see the rest of your story.
Well, thank you so much for having me on here, and I just wish everybody to believe in themselves, and nothing is too frightening. Just go ahead and fail, learn, and grow.
There you go. Vicky Martin, you're an absolute star. I think my dog loves you as well. You might have to take. You said you might get a 4th dog. There you go.
Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I will take her all day long. I've never seen anybody. Unfortunately, maybe you can post a picture. The most beautiful, adorable dog in the whole wide world.
Oh, well, apart from yours, of course.
Yeah.
Vicky, you're a star. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was Vicky Martin. Now, if you'd like to follow her on Instagram, you can, and that's at Vicky Martin VMM. And also, I'll leave all the links below to everything else that she is doing and all the events that will be happening in the future. Thank you for listening, and we'll be back next time.